a show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning and welcome to Thursday. Scotty Ray along with Odie as we begin this day together. And Odie, they got to be careful today.
Yes, the roads
Including
are
us.
very slick, and us as well. But roads is very slick. A lot of rain. We're not through with rain. Rain will continue for a good portion of the day. So go ahead and leave a little early. You can take us with you.
Yes, you can.
So,
Play it in the car.
You don't have to wait. We're ready with you.
42 and chilly as you're waking up. I'm trying to sit on top of a heater on my legs over here. It kind of feels good. You know those under desk heaters, boy, I love those.
We're gonna have to get one of them air systems like they got in the car. You get one side and I get the other.
Where you control it there.
Yeah. Oh man, it's
wow.
A little chilly, that's for sure.
It is. We do hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Have you got an air tag? This makes sense after I read this story. There's air tags that you can buy. You can put them on.
I don't have the air tag. I've been looking at some though.
You can put it on luggage. You can put it on your car if it was stolen. It would tell you where it was. Just about anything that you own that you consider valuable. But never did this cross my mind of putting it under the collar of your pup. And if he were to run away, you know where your dog is. And here's an example of this. San Diego, they let the dog out to go to the bathroom. He disappeared. They started searching for help, looking for that, and they realized that he had went for a swim, and he was a half a mile out into the ocean at San Diego. They had to get the Coast Guard to help out and go out and get the dog to get him back. Half a mile.
Man.
I guess maybe he got swept out, would you?
Yeah, it wouldn't take much and could have gotten in a rip current.
But the old boy there, he was happy to see that blanket when they wrapped him up.
He was happy to see a motorboat coming. Hey, man, let me up there.
So that had a good ending. But I'm just, an air tag, it's a perfect way to keep track of things. So if you don't own one, you can buy a set of them for $100, I think.
Yeah, it's not much, and they last for a few years. I think I'm not sure exactly how the battery works on it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So just small thoughts there if you're building something there. We've got a lot to talk about what's gone on over the last 24 hours. We stayed busy for sure yesterday without a shadow of a doubt. You went out diving, didn't you?
Well, we went to the water. So we're always looking for the Lima Meridian Fire Department Public Safety Dive Team. We're always looking for updated equipment and what's out there, what's available. And we met with a company yesterday out at Dalewood. Thank y'all so much to Dalewood property owners for allowing us to use their lake. They have been very gracious to the dive team. We're able to go out there and use their facility for training. We've actually got an underground training facility built out there.
I thought I had pictures of y'all freezing out there and I didn't post them. I thought I had some, but I didn't get it up if I did.
We had a couple of guys out there. They were in waders, so we didn't get very far. We got in the boat and we put some objects in the water.
Tried to reenact that George Washington moment crossing the Delaware.
I had my foot up, but looking at different sonars, what's available, what's out there, to make everybody in our community safe. And
well, you never know. You never know when you might need that help there.
Yeah, water was cold, and sometimes you got to get into cold water.
Yes, sir. Have you ever, we know a little bit about New Orleans because Julia, she goes down there quite a bit there, and it's a big scandal with the current mayor who will be leaving.
Yeah.
They've got a new mayor elect. The town is just basically bankrupt. The mayor has 3 cars, and they're making a big stink out of this now. She has a little car that she can skirt around in, and two Tahoes. And they're saying this is part of the reason the city is broke. You're wasting taxpayers' money on things that we don't need. And it's tons of money. I don't have the figure in front of me, Odie, but it's scary. of how far they've gone.
So it also goes to the council.
Yeah, oh
the
yeah.
council allowed her to do this. And, and that's your other biggest thing. Mayor can do anything she wants to do as long as the council approves it.
And in so many instances, y'all don't realize in these larger cities how important that city can, and your supervisors. And I'm telling you, no matter where you live, that's important. I went back as I was reading this story early this morning, and I said, I thought I read one time where Birmingham got into some trouble. And the more I read on it, it wasn't the city that got in trouble, but the county that got in trouble around Birmingham. $1 billion that
was
basically
Jefferson County, I believe.
That sounds right. They went under, spending, not with no care. Of course, they had to be bailed out. Bessemer
now that you
went
said
under.
that, I remember something about a bailout.
Yeah, it bad.
Yeah.
So again, we're 2 years out from an election time. Always keep that in mind of when you cast a vote. How do they manage their money? Because however they manage their money, they're going to manage your money even less as good. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
so if
really
you care,
does.
I'll grab it. Yeah, sounds good. We'll get that. And next thing you know, everybody's broke. So just keep that in mind as you cast your ballots there. What is this? Odie, I'm not sure I understand something. And I'm going to have to get you to understand it if you know more about it than me. Franklin the Turtle? Who is Franklin the Turtle that I'm seeing these memes on?
Yeah, so I know him through, excuse me, my grandson. Braylon loved Franklin the Turtle. And I hadn't seen anything about this.
Something happened last week. It was Pete Hexman,
okay,
who used the turtle to something about the attack on one of the boats. And since then, everybody has been using Franklin the Turtle, and I didn't know who Franklin was, and I kept going, staring at it. I didn't get it.
That was something he loved, and he loved. It was an English-speaking dog. Y'all help me. It's English? Like
English-speaking
well,
dog.
you know, he was like this right here, and his friend was called Tiger. And we just knew growing up that Braylon was going to have an English accent by the time he watched so much of this stuff.
I didn't know that one either.
Yeah, it was those, and of course, I was introduced to them from him. But Franklin the Turtle. And well, that brought back a memory. I mean,
well, Franklin's everywhere nowadays. Everybody making memes with him. He's been giving out Merry Christmases to those who don't know what that means. You're right, Terry. She meant to come. She has been our
parade float building.
Yes, sir. She's been deep into that, and so I told her she could hold off till she got the float finished. And we do have Christmas decor coming. She was coming. Here. She had worked the other night until 11 o'clock on the float, and she was going to come up. I said, just go to bed. It'll be okay.
Well, it takes a lot to put those 8 Christmas trees up in here.
Fortunately, so far, I only have 3 in my home because she hadn't had time to put up the other 28.
It's coming.
And I told her the other night, I said, just don't do it. I said, do you realize it is December the 4th and you hadn't got them up? I said, just don't do it. She gets into this Christmas spirit, y'all.
Does she have the villages in the kitchen and the den yet?
No, she's got them upstairs, and it's not. And let me point out, it's not completed. She was going to take all my Christmas houses, towns, and build a village, and she's got them all out on plywood, and it never got finished. It was a nice thought, but it never got finished.
She's busy.
Yeah.
And if you get her that side-by-side with the heat and air and all that for Christmas.
No, sir.
She doesn't need all these batteries that won't stay charged. She's got a 300-foot extension cord because Scotty Ray won't put no batteries in it, and she has to keep it charged.
I bought them. It was like $1,500. I don't know how many years ago for them batteries in that golf cart.
Yeah, they have 3 years. They're gone now.
It literally looks like Fred Sanford. Her and her chicken feed and everything else that's on that thing, and she goes across the yard dragging rakes and forks on the back of it. I can't imagine what she'd do with an actual ATV
with a dump bed.
Oh yeah, it'd be
man.
Rough.
Yeah, I'm pulling for you, Angie.
Yeah, I can tell you're not helping me out any. We'll be right back.
J&J Tire and Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes. They carry the Nixon tire with free roadside hazard service, along with high-tread used tires. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian. The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealer's are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealer's Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. This is Otis here as we both tried to milk our coffee because, well, it's important to us.
Angie said, thank you, Odie. I don't get any respect around here.
Uh-oh, she's turning into what's his name?
Do you know how many? She wouldn't have to make but one trip, because I bet you on that new side-by-side, I bet she could get 4 Christmas trees in the back of it.
Oh,
She stands it up, maybe 5.
there's payback, Otis. There is payback. Always remember that. Payback. You're going to end up with another diamond ring or something that you don't know.
Lord have mercy. I left that ship broke.
It'll happen again.
But she was happy.
Doesn't she need a new car or something?
No, she does love her car.
No,
She doesn't want
Odie,
a
I
new
noticed that y'all been married 5 years and she's been driving the same car.
Yep.
I can't believe you would let your wife drive a car that long.
She loves it, and it's been a good car. She doesn't want a new one.
Now, what you've got to remember now, Angie, over the course of, she drove her last car 20 years, and we got her a new one there. So she's good on new cars.
So I got 15 more years to go.
We got the good out of that last one.
Yeah,
Well, actually, it's still going.
It is still going.
She used it the other day to go pick up some materials.
There you go.
Because I had to point out that it's a brand new vehicle, and no, you do not put plywood in that. You have old one, and we have your son's truck sitting out front.
It's not going on top, and it's not going in it.
Oh, she'll do it. She will.
Can y'all put that up there for me?
Not bad an eye. Do you know what we're paying for that? Stop that. Hubba, hubba, hubba.
Oh, man.
We had an issue in Kemper County yesterday. As we dig deeper into this, and it's actually on Tuesday when this all happened, where someone contacted the sheriff's department, said they were agent with the East Mississippi Drug Task Force, and was inquiring about a case. As it determined that they couldn't figure out who that agent was, so they invited him up to the Kemper County Sheriff's Department to come talk about the case, and he went. Turns out he was not an agent. Now,
these people work together.
Absolutely, every one of them. They know each other. And they've made an arrest. Here's the story there. Dale Eakes has been arrested on this.
This day in dumb criminals.
Now, as the Kemper County, I added this. I spoke with the Sheriff's Department yesterday and wanted me to go back and add this. And let me read this to you. It is... People were complaining of this, saying, well, there could be some type of mental problem on this. Having an issue does not mean that you can break the law, is what was added to this, Odie. And I was trying to make sure that I worded that.
Well, I mean, you had to really think about what you were wanting to do to try and convince a law enforcement agency that you were part of a law enforcement unit.
As they put here, we understand that many in our community are expressing concern about the mental well-being of the individual involved. The Kemper County Sheriff's Office takes those concerns seriously. However, it is important to the public to understand the following. The Sheriff's Office cannot diagnose, label, or determine mental health conditions. That authority rests strictly with medical professionals. We cannot order mental evaluation simply because a crime has been committed or because behavior appears to be unusual, Mississippi law requires a judicial process before any such evaluation can occur. What we can do is document it concerning the behavior and turn it over to a judge, is basically what they go through
be
here.
court ordered, yeah.
Right. And so that is where that's going on. Is there something there? It's possible. But you cannot pretend to be a police officer in any shape, form, or way whatsoever.
And if there was some type of issues, it should have already been established and known that there were some issues currently.
Right.
So, I mean, it takes a lot of thought to go in to do what he was trying to do, in my humble opinion.
An arrest was made, and we'll see how this turns out in court. But that needed to be addressed, because there were so many people that were angry because they felt that there could be some type of mental problem. But the law only allows the law to do so much, and it has to go to the judicial system after that to fix that. So we wanted to clarify that, make sure everybody was on board and understood that. I got a nasty gram about it this morning, and it is what it is. An arrest was made, and we do the news.
And if it is, I hope he gets some good help.
I do too.
Prayers for him.
We had an incident yesterday, and as I tried to get there, I realized that Odie had beat me there. Odie was on the scene. We had a school bus accident yesterday afternoon, Odie.
Yes, thank goodness it was not bad.
And Odie responds to every school bus accident, whether it's city or county, just to make sure that all the children are okay. And as we got the children, were fine, weren't they?
Everybody was good. They brought in another bus and got the kids off. But, you've got city, and that's within the city limits. Then you have the county, and that's outside the city limits. But my jurisdiction includes the entire Lauderdale County.
It's kind of like a supervisor.
Inside the city of Meridian as well. So, we had to respond to everything. But that's something we want to make sure that these kids everything is fine, everything's okay, that there's no issues. And
let's play which is bigger.
I think that yellow bird's just
that yellow dog.
Bigger.
And from what witnesses was telling me, that car was pulling out, and the bus saw it about to make that and laid on the horn, and it came out anyway. I'm not accusing anyone's fault. I'm just telling you what was told to me by witnesses that saw that.
Yeah, man, we hate, but it turned out as good as it could, being the vehicles that were involved.
What's this about Mrs. Santa being down at the Railroad Museum?
Oh, look at there, Saturday morning.
So we can go sit in Mrs. Claus's lap?
Yes, I think that's what that's for.
Whoa.
And you've still got time to go sit in Miss Claus's lap, go to the Harley shop, and mingle with the bikers down there as they get ready to bring their toys to College Park Methodist Church for the 15th annual.
Can you sit in Miss Biker's lap?
I wouldn't try it.
I think she could beat me arm wrestling. I'm just saying. I bumped into her, and she looked pretty tough. Pretty soon, Odie's going to come in with his wife. And of course, that makes sense on a bike or motorcycle. It had
That'd be a chain,
wallet there.
So you don't lose it.
There you go. But a few things that are going on. We'll be right back. Good luck to Mrs. Santa there. Maybe you get a lot of lap sittings. What is that?
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to hit the button. Those LS tractors are rolling in to Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 in Cicalina. Keith and the gang will have a LS tractor that fits your needs, from a professional end of it, or maybe it's just deer plots that you need a tractor for. Starting at a 26 horsepower, 40 horsepower, or even larger. Don't forget to ask about that 0% financing as well. Parts, a new tractor, or a tall tale. Drop in today to Freeman Tractor, Highway 494 in Collinsville. Call them at 626-8759. That's Freeman Tractor.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that's been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%. Shop local, get the car you want.
And be a part of the Kia Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Welcome back there, Odie.
All right, if y'all see my wife chasing the dog around today in the rain, don't laugh at her.
What's going on?
He saw a couple deer in the yard and said, ooh, chase toys. So Bert's out there running around the yard. She said, tried to hold the umbrella over him and her, and that didn't work.
Well, it's like Ellie, Sophia, listen to me. Ellie, I can call her name all day, and she's not going to pay a bit of attention, but Angie can say Ellie one time, and the fear runs through her, and she comes back to the house.
We took him to K9 Country Club there while we went on the cruise, and I told him, I said, look, he goes by Bert. I said, his name's Stewart, but kind of like as kids growing up, you know, I got Odie, and if it ever reached Otis David, I knew I was in trouble. I said, so that's how Bert is. You can say Bert, and if he doesn't listen to you, which he probably won't, you say Stewart, and then he's like, okay. So you have to get on him sometimes.
I couldn't help but, as I was going down 8th Street yesterday, AutoZone looked like they were having a big sale over there. And then I realized it was the entire police department. I thought, well, I should stop and see what's on sale.
Sale on blue light?
It was. It was a blue light
blue
special.
Light special.
As we showed up, they made a traffic stop, Odie, and then a person in the car just happened to have an outstanding warrant. And, you know, that doesn't usually go over well. One person, as you'll see in the background here, being taken into custody and transported to the Meridian Police Department to spend a little time there at the hotel.
Do they serve turkey on holidays or anything?
Where do they get their food from?
They have a company that comes in, and they have a now the city, I believe,
City goes Queen City,
Queen City truck stop,
which is good food.
So
what
the
does
county has a huge, nice kitchen, and they have a company that comes in and prepares all meals and everything else.
Okay, I thought each officer had to go back and cook for one day just to get a good feel for it there.
Yeah, it's not like Skidmore's there at the Berry Yacht, you know, where you have ribs and stuff on Thursdays.
Good reason to stay in jail. I can't get out after Thursday. I don't want to be bailed out.
Yeah, come get me Friday.
Coming up, we'll get Angie Ray to post. We got in a Scotty Ray T-shirt from the Virgin Islands. Man, that's a long ways up. I always wanted to go there. Every picture you see of the Virgin Islands is absolutely gorgeous. Now, they had what we're going to call this, a marshmallow roast, Highway 45 South last night.
They said it was cold.
Yeah, and if you weren't invited, we're sorry. But, hey, let's take a look at how that party was going on. Look at this, Odie.
Man, that's a fur.
This is a car that caught on fire. This would be about a half mile due north of Mitcham Bottom Road there at the store by the Dollar General. Here's the Clardale Fire Department, and why ain't that working? Well, I ain't got the answer.
It might have gone all the way to the end.
Yeah, something happened. It didn't work out right. It won't let me individually look at that picture for some reason. We'll get back to that in a minute. For whatever reason, it wants to act ugly on me. But as you can see from these side pictures, the volunteer fire department worked hard to get that out.
And they were right there pretty quick. Looks like they used a lot of foam to get that put out.
So, and that's what you use on those, I take it.
It's a highly concentrated soap, we'll say, and it suds up pretty thick, and smothers it and keeps oxygen from getting to it. It also helps cool it off. There's another thing that is I think it's up to about $140 for a 5 gallon pail. And so now that fire right there probably used all 5 gallons.
So-
if not a little bit more. So there's where your pancake deal comes
So
from.
the fire department itself has to pay for that. That's not
sirree.
subsidized. So you have to pay for that yourself.
You
Okay.
got to pay for that yourself. Yep.
Okay. Learning as we go on all of that.
Yeah.
My, oh, my. Already as we move along this morning, it flying by, Odie. Time is just getting away from us.
And like yesterday, we had a good time yesterday. Talked to a lot of people on the streets, and boy, did somebody make an impact on a lot of people yesterday morning.
I heard that over and over and over of how well everybody just really enjoyed that interview yesterday.
It surprised me and people talk to us all the time about who we have on here. A lot of times they talk about just the two of us, but they talked about how they felt he talked to them.
Andy Gitt is what we're talking about. He's
Commissioner running for governor.
Gibson, who's running for governor, and man, he made a lot of sense yesterday.
Yep.
And that's one of those important elections that you're going to have to really think on there as things come about. Did you happen to notice the 18-wheeler sitting in the middle of the road?
Yeah, you see that one, but it ain't got the pulling part.
Well, that's the problem. And at first, I thought that the truck had just been undone, but that's not what happened.
It broke it down.
It come loose. As you'll see, that gear is not, it just fell off the back of the 18-wheeler.
Somebody didn't lock that kingpin.
It sounds like they took that class from California to get their CDLs. That's.
Did it have Swift on it? They said that stands for sure wish I finished training.
But that's one of those, I don't know if you ever get over of not hooking your, that's like rule number one.
No, that'd get around the truck stop quick. You'll hear about that in Georgia tomorrow.
So that did happen yesterday.
Oh, man. That's tough.
Very much there. So there we go there.
Hey, ain't you that boy that lost your whole trailer? Yeah.
You really, probably moving companies is not a good decision for quite a few years.
Yeah. Well, sir, I see you got your tractor with you. Did you not bring a trailer? Oh. Maybe I need to go check and look for that.
Oh, that'd be tough. We're getting more birthdays coming in left and right. If you hadn't called,
Called. You can call us, but we're probably not going to answer right now.
20 years ago, I almost gave a number there.
Yeah.
But it's stuck in your head. You cannot get rid of those things.
I don't know why people called you. They request a song, but you never played it. Okay, we'll get that on if we can. That was a lie.
They and it did change. There was a time in radio to where you did actually play request. And then they just pretty much shut it off of if it ain't on the playlist, it don't get played.
And they made you lie to us.
Yeah, Odie, I'm getting that. Thank you very much, sir.
It wasn't your fault. You was told to.
We'll be right back.
It's Michael Guest. Americans veterans have defended our liberties. In return, our nation has promised to care for their health and wellness through the VA. Unfortunately, sometimes it is a challenging system. I'm working on the Appropriations Committee by fully funding VA care and benefits, including expanding care for rural veterans. Some of the most rewarding work I do is through my Constituent Services program. If you need help, call my office. Thank you for your service.
I'm Laura King here at the Diabetes Institute. I'm a family nurse practitioner that is board certified in advanced diabetes management. Wanted to let you know that we're here right off of North Hill Street for all your diabetes needs. We are located right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we are open from Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We accept all types of insurances. Wanted to also let you know that we take care of type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes. We'll do gestational diabetes patients as well as pre-diabetes. We have in-house lab. We also do a point of care A1C so that you will leave the clinic that day knowing what your A1C is. Again, we're here off of North Hill Street, right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we'd love to see you for all your diabetes needs.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. With professional grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
Oh man, there we are.
We just got a picture from Greg, and he sent us a picture of Bocephus, and he goes, Bocephus ain't chasing nothing this morning. It's
He ain't
raining.
looking for any deer. I'll hold it.
It is too wet outside to be chasing stuff like that.
He can't get his nails wet. He'll have to get another manicure.
That dog's well taken care of, y'all.
That dog's spoiled.
How do you think he's going to get used to that new truck Greg got?
Well, he doesn't have to jump. I still don't think he likes the color.
The Bocephus?
Yeah.
It's auburn color, isn't it?
And it's got blue highlights, so it fits right in with a war eagle.
It sticks out. It's bright.
Told him he ought to get Warbird on his tag.
Hey, don't forget about this big sale that's going on now.
Oh, man, let me tell y'all, these shoes are awesome. They are comfortable. They are well built. And they're well built right here at home.
Look at
Meridian
the price.
Footwear, $20 to $40. They've got $20 ones, they got some $30 ones, and they got $40 ones. I bought Amy some fluffy ones.
The house shoe ones?
The house shoes, and she's worn them, and she said, let me tell you, they're comfortable, my feet are warm, I love them to death. So I'm probably going to have to get at least one more pair, if not two. But go by there and check them out. Made right here in Meridian, Mississippi. Support not just local business, but a business that's touching worldwide right here.
Absolutely, there. And you get a bargain out of it as each time that they get a new design, they get rid of the old, and that's what they're doing.
That's where my Ole Miss shoes came from. Well-built leather shoes. I love them to death.
There you go.
Don't you like them, Turnbow?
Back in 1783 on this date, George Washington picked up his cell phone, called up all of his major generals and said, come on down, I got to talk to you.
Y'all meet me down here for a minute. We got a meeting.
It was at that moment that George Washington told his officers today, 1783, he was resigning and going home to Mount Vernon. He was through with his commission. The war had been won, and he returned to Mount Vernon. Now, he would return after there was an election.
After a war and
they
all
urged this man to take over and basically be king, and he turned it down. That's not what they fought about, what they done, and so America was born. George Washington could have done a lot there. You've heard the name Crazy Horse, haven't you?
Man, you know, they're still trying to get his, I guess you would say, statue on the side of the mountain. Still continually building Crazy Horse.
He was born today in 1840. Of course, you'll remember him from the Battle of Bighorn.
Yep. You know, carving something off of a mountain into the rock. I mean, that's pretty.
Oh, it is.
Pretty
You look
cool,
at Mount
man.
Rushmore.
Oh, yeah.
You go to Atlanta, and I drew a blank there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of.
I am like dead blank. Been there many times. Same guy done both of those. You do know that, don't you?
No, I didn't.
He carved both of those. He'd leave Mount Rushmore and go do Robert E. Lee on the side of
they done.
What the heck's the name of it? I'm blank. I didn't think I'd ever forget that. But anyway,
yeah.
Yeah, he done both of those.
Oh, where at, Christina? I'm sorry I missed that. Where at? Oh, the shoes.
Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain, yeah.
Yes.
The shoes, that's the old Hardin's Bakery on 22nd Avenue, Meridian Footwear, right there across the street from Meridian Police Department.
Right.
Yeah.
If they take your shoes while you're in there and you need a new pair, you can just go across the street and buy some.
That's right.
Stone Mountain. Thank you to everybody. That is called going blank.
Everybody but us knew
a deer in the headlight look.
Yeah.
Man, that was sure talent. And of course, we all know there was that movement a few years ago where they were trying to erase all that and have that torn down. And thank goodness that didn't happen. It was never completed, just like Mount Rushmore was not finished.
It's supposed to be more torso on Mount Rushmore.
Correct.
Never got that far. But it definitely looks good up there. And I think we've got a fireworks show coming up. I mean, a light show coming up this year, 4th of July, celebrating a huge birthday. It's going to be
America?
on top of, yes, sir.
Stone Mountain or Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Victor French?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, he made an impact on so many people there. Little House on the Prairie.
Everywhere. Little House, and then heaven.
He just always looked older. You know, he was only 54 when he passed away.
Oh, I'm kind of like you. I thought he was a little older.
I did. Now, who could forget this guy here? He seemed like he didn't have it all together, Odie.
Well, he had a 4th grade education.
He did. Yep. What was his mama, Pearl?
Was that his mama?
I believe
Pearl?
so.
That's right. It was Pearl.
Max Bear.
Yeah.
He played. That old boy was big. He was tall.
He was tall.
Always liked him. Let's see who else has got a birthday. Remember this guy?
Yeah.
She'll have fun till her daddy takes a T-bird away.
Yep, that's it.
Yep, there you go. There's Dennis Wilson, the Beach
concert.
Boys, co-founded.
He was one of the, I was fixing to say, I thought he was one of the founders of it. Yeah.
Their daddy was hard on them, from what I understand. Jeff Bridges, you remember him?
He's a great actor.
What was that thing that he played in that everybody said was such a good movie, that the Great Lubinsky?
Something like that, The Great Lubinsky.
Let me just tell you, me and Dylan sat down and watched it, and after watching it, I'm pretty sure somebody that was high wrote, directed, and acted in that from the beginning to the end, because I'm still scratching my head going, what was that about?
I don't think I've ever watched
it. I've heard about it forever, and I finally watched it, and some hippies put that together.
Well, you need to watch The Rat Race, and that'll get that out of the head, and you'll laugh about it a whole lot more.
The $1 Million Quartet got together in 1956 today. Do you remember that?
Oh, barely, yes.
Yes, sir. Elvis Presley, along with Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins, and Jerry Lee all stood around, and they done a little quick ditty there on the piano. And again, that was the $1 Million Quartet. He had them all at that point.
Oh.
She was a pretty woman, wasn't she?
She was pretty. I loved her accent, and she could rebuild the tranny of a car.
Y'all remember watching My Cousin Vinny? Her name was
Utes.
Do you pronounce that Tamia? Marissa?
Tomei.
Tomei. He took that Spanish class. He's all on this.
So I was talking to Berlin the other day, and he said, I'm taking Spanish. I said, you're taking Spanish in school? He said, yes, sir. I said, can you speak Spanish? He said, nope, but I've got 100.
There you go. That's all that matters.
But that's like Amy said, no, they're just learning words and small stuff. They're not putting it together yet. That'll come next. I said, okay, because I didn't take Spanish.
When I was in school, they had just started teaching that class. And it wasn't, I didn't take it, so I hadn't fared so well. I was out in Texas, and I learned El Checo. I learned how to say that. And that seemed to work pretty well.
I know senor and senorita.
And again, I'm not making fun. I cannot speak any language except Southern English.
Yeah.
I have trouble with New York language, Delaware. I often have time with Ohio language. It's a little different there also. And then when it comes up to that cold weather, the yas.
It's
cold, yah.
That's like Carlos, friend of mine that y'all know him from El Norte.
Oh, yeah.
I can't speak Spanish, but one of these days
he's bilingual.
I'm going to. I'm glad he can speak to us, and then as much time as me and Amy spend going around Mexico, you'd think one of these days I'd learn this so
Hang
I
in
can
there.
communicate. But
today, in 1967, was the day that the Cowardly Lion passed away. You remember him?
Oh, yeah.
He played the part very well. A movie that will probably be around forever.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever heard Cajun Baby?
Not by the name of the song.
Really?
But if you
way down yonder in the Bayou country,
oh yeah, I didn't know what the
Louisiana.
name of it was.
That's where it lives, like Cajun Baby.
Okay.
The fairest one in the land. Her hair is dark and cold.
Now I know it.
Okay, you trying to say just don't sing anymore? Is that what?
No, you can keep going because it does bring back memories.
What I didn't realize was Senior started writing that, and Hank Jr. would finish the song. I had no idea about that. So it was a collaboration. Big one there for Hank Jr. back in 1968.
Oh, wouldn't that be something? Daddy starts the song. He
did.
Oh, man, that's pretty cool.
Do you know Jay-Z?
Yeah.
I don't. I've heard the name, but I know nothing this man has done. Is he a rapper, or what does he do?
Yeah.
Okay. He was born day in 68, if you're a big 69.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Well, look at there. I hadn't heard him in a long time.
There's a lot of women that cried today in 1971. Since then, they've cried because she put a ring on his finger and she didn't let him go.
And he was a man of men among men, and
he's a manly man.
Yeah, he didn't stray away.
George Strait. He got married today to Norma, and they have stayed together through thick, thin, and all.
There's your should be Mississippi. We should have talked to Andy about that.
We sure should have. We'll do that next time there. Yeah. Everybody asks me why he smiles. Well, you got to kiss an angel good morning.
Ooh.
Love her like the devil when you get back home.
Get back home.
Charlie Pride. That was also 71 where we saw that. It was, what else went on today? We didn't like that show.
No, and that was, I want to say I watched it for some ungodly reason.
I did too, and I did not, because this was after a stroke. I'm not making fun of her stroke. It just didn't do it for me. No. A lot of people loved it. It won Golden Globe Awards, and it was called On Golden Pond. It was not my film.
No, not at all. But I suffered through it.
And I have no idea what that was about. It'd be 2004. Gary Allen went number one with Nothing On But the Radio.
Nothing on but the radio.
A lot of you will remember Gary Allen at the Neshoba County Fair because they shut it down. You do remember that, don't you?
Yeah, I do now that you said that.
He might have showed up on stage and had a bottle.
Yeah.
It's a dry county.
Yep,
you can't do that. And so they had to shut it down and they got all that cleared up there.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You remember this guy?
Yes.
Over the Top, Rocky.
Oh, man, that was a good one.
Also there, Big, if I remember right.
That
Tom
was
Hanks.
him playing the piano.
And that guy has played a lot of other small B-rolls throughout the years, but he passed away in 2015 there.
I can't remember what all he's played, but a lot.
Have you ever dressed up as Halloween as this guy?
No, I can't say that I have.
It was even worse than that.
It was bad.
His name was Squiggy. Yeah. Y'all remember him? David Lander passed away also in 20.
Man.
That's been 5 years ago.
And I don't know if I've ever seen him in anything else. I guess Laverne and Shirley's the only thing I've ever seen him in.
Now that you say that,
I mean,
nothing.
If he'd have cut his hair or something, he might.
Now the other guy that played Lenny, I've seen him in a couple of small
stuff. Yeah.
But
Yep.
Do you remember the song "I've Been Here 15 Years, Still Got Life to Go"?
Yep.
Don't be angry with me, darling, if I fail to understand. Man. Stonewall Jackson passed away in 21. A few of the greats that passed away and the big events that happened on this day. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of that and brought back a memory
history.
Or two.
Yeah. It's good to rack the old brain every now and again.
Sandy White is up. Sandy's going to mess your makeup up out there in that rain.
Yeah, you might not want to do that.
Yeah, she needs a carport there.
If she can get a man, he can build her.
I'm working on that for her. But we're working on attitude this week with her.
Sandy, does a number 2, would he be okay? Because we can talk to RW. He's looking for another one.
And I wake up with a number. I swear I'll never do it ever again. Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Premium. And welcome back.
That's true. Yeah.
Scotty Ray and Odie on a wet Thursday morning. What's somebody call it?
Wet Thursday. Old Chet with us. Must mean he's not sitting out there in a boat with a fishing line in the water.
Today's not the day to be fishing in the rain.
So he's at the office today.
Give him a little time there.
Yeah.
We got sad news yesterday from Clarke County as the person now has been identified that lost his life in a trenching incident, a trench box. There was not one there. A man got into a hole and the walls collapsed and he lost his life. The coroner, David Bonner, has released that his name was Luis Diaglo, 35, of Verquez, Mexico. Lost his life, and we're saddened by that, and we certainly hate that. The investigation continues as to what went on. OSHA is involved whenever an excavation has a problem. OSHA is going to be all over this.
Especially with, it's mandated that you have
anything over 5 foot.
The box in place. Is it 5 foot or 4 foot?
I think it's 5 foot.
5 foot? But man, I tell you, the reason they're so strict on that is because it's so common that happens. Prayers for the family.
Now, let's talk about something here that went on yesterday. And there was a lot of comments of what's wrong with this picture. I see it all the time. Well, there's a lot wrong with this picture. This is the middle of the road. This is B Street as we have somebody walking down the middle of it. If you were to glance away for a moment, this could turn into tragedy is why I put this.
Yeah. And I bet she doesn't own that cart.
Probably not. There were some remarks on that. How come you're not bringing that up? No, that wasn't the issue at the moment. It was about human life at that point of getting hit. It's
the
dangerous.
Business owns it.
It's just dangerous. And we do see this a lot on B Street now. They're tearing down an old building there, and there's a lot of people going in getting the scrap metal out of it. That's all I'll say about that. That old building right here. Let me put this back up, Odie. That building right there, they're apparently tearing that down now. As a kid, they used to, those old army jackets and stuff, they used to sell that in that building. I don't know what that was called. That's been so many years ago. But be cautious on B Street if you travel that from time to time because it is dangerous. We had a wreck in Newton yesterday. It was a one-vehicle accident, no other cars involved. And for the best we can tell, it was some type of medical issue that caused it. The car ran off the road, overflipped, and to see the car, you would think there's no way anyone made it out of it, and it stopped at the railroad tracks there on Highway 80 in Newton. Turns out the person was not injured whatsoever from the incident itself, but was okay all the way around. Just had a little, lapse of something that went on that caused the accident originally.
Good deal. No injuries. That's always wonderful to hear.
Now, this is, I went ahead and followed up on this as we were, I guess you could say the shot heard around the world of the monkey accident.
Their memes was everywhere.
Yeah, I-59. And this one on the left has a new home. He was the last one that we were at there where they tranquilized. Remember that? And they put him in the back of the truck. There he is there. He has found a new home. And again, this happened down in Jasper County, but he's at the Popcorn Park Animal Refuge, and he'll be there for life.
Isn't it?
Yeah, he'll be there for life.
He's in New Jersey. I bet he's missing this weather we got down here. Well, not right now, he's not.
No, he's going, them people shoot at you down there.
Get me can I go north?
And he did.
Yeah.
So the animal is doing well. He just got tranquilized while staying for a bit in Mississippi, and he got to move on down the highway. So we thought we would cover up with that, continue coverage with that.
That's it.
Now, Odie, we get a lot of kickback on this every year when we do this, but it's necessary, is it not?
It is necessary, and the reason it's necessary is because your Supreme Court of the United States says that it shall be done. So you must... That famous word shall.
Let's show shall.
Announce where your sobriety checkpoints are going to be.
If you'd like to be arrested for a DUI, just come on by December the 13th to 5th Street and Cooper Avenue, and they will help you out.
They're going to be there waiting for you. Here's the big issue. This is a key. Whatever YouTube does to you and shows you these videos from Ohio with the little sticker on their window that goes, I'm not doing nothing, doesn't work in Lauderdale County, Mississippi.
Does not.
When you roll through here, there's one thing for sure they want, and that is your driver's license handed to them. Yes, you can put it up to a window if it's daylight where they can see, but if they cannot see it and verify it's for real, give it to them. If you're not hiding anything, give them your driver's license. They'll look at it, most likely tell you Merry Christmas or something, and then you're allowed to go on. But don't drink and drive at all. But be careful, because you know how many, we're going to be surprised with the number of people who go to jail for a DUI at these particular checkpoints.
And I see that they will be out Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. They will be out, Christmas Eve at Causeyville and Benville, in that area there on Christmas Eve. Be ready for that. And then also, right after the strike of midnight and it becomes Christmas, they will be in Long Creek at Long Creek Fire Department set up, making sure no one's been drinking and driving. And again, it's for safety reasons.
Stacy, unfortunately, you can post this all day, every day. Mail this out to people to make sure every household gets it.
Like
and
it's
yes,
a weather report.
They're going to go through there after they've drunk.
I don't. Rodney just asked a question there. I don't know the answer to that. Do you still show your insurance card on every one of these?
All right. So on to go through a sobriety checkpoint, and I'll check this. I'm 99%. No, they do not check the insurance. That's only a driver's license that's checking it, because they're checking to make sure you're good and you have not been drinking. If they pull you over, then you have to show your insurance. But at a safety sobriety checkpoint, I'm almost positive that you do not. It's not required to show your insurance. Now, sobriety checkpoints shall be published. A safety checkpoint does not have to be published. Two different things. So keep in mind that just because it's not published doesn't mean that they can't have a safety checkpoint. But the same on that is, I'm pretty sure, again, at a safety checkpoint, you're not required to show your insurance. But if you are driving, you are pulled over, you do. Continue with it. I'm going to take that 99% positive on that, but still give it to them. Give them everything. It makes things so much
It does.
more
It
easy.
does.
Thank you, Mr. Barrett. You have a wonderful day. Merry Christmas, whatever. Please continue.
Anybody know where Jody Pennington is about right now?
Probably putting a couple of drops of that 3-in-1 on those handcuffs.
Oh, make sure they work properly. Grease your handcuffs, people.
Grease your handcuffs.
I got a tip. Big doings in Decatur today. And this is tip land over here. It's going to be a hearing this morning in Decatur. Did you know anything about it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, do we remember the incident that happened in Forest, to where the teacher was arrested?
Yeah.
For sexual misconduct? Well, they're holding a hearing today that someone might have been trying to cover that up. And it's going to be held. It's being moved to Decatur out of county, possibly for the superintendent and assistant superintendent. It kicks off here in just a little bit.
Well, then. Yeah.
So we'll see if there was anything inappropriate. They'll see what happens with all of this.
Kathy, you said it. Just don't break the law. And we'll see the outcome of this, of what happened if you didn't really break the law, but you tried to hide where someone else did.
Yeah, we'll see what becomes of this, and we'll get the details on this. This is sort of oh boy.
Yeah, something to keep up with.
Yeah, it definitely is there.
Yeah.
So that is just wrong in so many ways. And it's been a flurry of teachers. You see it every day nationwide of all these stories to where. And the problem lies that it's somebody that's over a child that has a huge influence on them.
That's right.
Same as these priests that have done this, that we've been seeing in the Boy Scouts and all these years. It's wrong, and more wrong. So that's what we know that.
Yeah, it's sad that we even have to hear about that happening, especially in our school.
When I get exact details on all of this, we'll put this out there here in just a little while. We'll be right back. More to come with Scotty Ray and Odie.
Hey Ben, did you approve this?
What? Tax credit match, double your savings. Who did this? Where did this come from?
Ben, I really love the new promo.
Come with me. Hey. Who do you think you are? Oh, Annie, it's you. Where did this all go out to?
Our whole service area.
Double your savings when we match your tax credit. Environment Masters.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
As the seasons change, so do your clothes, and Garrett Sports Center on 8th Street has exactly what you need. Haybo shirts, long and short sleeve, also Hulk shirts, and America's favorite brand, Carhartt, whether you need work pants or slacks for church. And nothing lasts like a pair of Carhartt overalls. Maybe it's a set of boots that you need to keep you dry in those wet conditions. And as hunting season rolls in, they have all the camouflage you need and toboggans to boot. Garrett Sports Center, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
Welcome back. Where we got people watching from, Odie?
Well, you know, so Shelley is up here in Lyon, Kentucky. Shelley, what's the temperature up there where you're hanging out at? Now, with Charles up there in Iowa, what did he say it was? A negative, what, 13?
Negative 13 is what Charles tells us right there.
Keep that up there.
Yeah, we don't want to borrow anything that you've got.
Like Andy yesterday said he was in Colorado, and temperature-wise, it was colder, way colder up there. But actually feeling it, it felt colder here than it did in Colorado.
Let's pull up the map here where you can kind of see where all this goes. Washington, Montana. Let's see what's going on in Montana this morning.
Montana, that's where
ain't bad.
Was. Montana, what?
30, and that portion over here where it's snowing is 27. Fargo, it's always cold there.
We're getting
crispy,
any,
7 degrees there. Indiana.
No, Iowa.
Iowa. Where did I? It's right in here, isn't it? Minnesota. That's Chicago.
Des Moines. So we got Des Moines. There we go.
Odie, I'm Idaho. It's 18 up there.
What's Des Moines got?
Utah. Who even goes there?
Cedar Rapids. What we got there? There we go. -8 in Cedar.
Negative 14.
Negative 14. That's close to where you are. See, look at that. It's too cold to even snow in Iowa.
What?
She said it's 31 in Lyon, Kentucky.
So this is really about the coldest point from Iowa as we get into Minnesota. Is 3 there. We're showing a -6 there.
It's so cold.
-11. Duluth. -9. North Dakota. North Dakota's warm compared to these people.
And it's snowing.
You don't want to go anywhere up here, folks. If you're watching from there, well, God bless you.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all going.
We would never leave home. As a Southerner, it'd just be no way.
Yeah. No, we couldn't drive. We couldn't drive in that stuff.
I just... Wolf.
I'm like, Connie says son's in North Dakota. Said he's going to come home for Christmas.
That's great, Connie. I'm glad that your son is going to make it back there.
That is awesome.
We got all places to live in the U.S., and anywhere that's up there near Canada is not going to be a nice, warm place to live. Down in the deep south, it's when it gets cold here, it's still got bad.
It's kind of like Andy was talking about with Montana. The temperature number, it's cold, but you come down here and we're around freezing to, 27 degrees to 35 degrees. We're still wet in our air that it does feel colder.
Yes, it does. I'm going with we're colder.
I'm going to go with it. It feels like it.
Me and Mo heater doing good over here this morning.
Yeah.
So coming up, we got some birthdays that we're going to be doing. Make sure to get yours in the next few minutes so we can get those on to everybody. Let's see what else we hadn't brought up this morning that has gone on in the area there. Odie, we want to bring this up of what went on at Lamar. They have finally released this information. We've got it posted on the game of what they've done there to the injured Brookhaven player that was sidelined, dressed in a blue shirt, is banned from attending any other further athletic contests for the remainder of this school year. In addition, he will not be allowed to play any football jamborees or games until after Brookhaven plays their first regular game of the season. It is noted that in addition to making first contact with the opposing player, he came off the field. He also made an attempt to incite the crowd. Now, they're also going to put a little bit against Lamar as well there, as we'll see this. They are fined $1,000 and not will be allowed to any until after the first game of the 2026 Brookhaven game there. Lamar is placed on probation for a period of 1 year and is fined $500. They're just on probation, but the coach also on the other team got that fine with that student there.
And he can't coach neither one of the coaches can coach for a year.
Correct. So
and then they've got to go plead their case of why they may have learned their lesson.
Yeah. That was bad all the way around.
You know, it was, and I'm sitting here going, wait a minute now, why did Lamar get into trouble too? Because he ran off the field and Brookhaven stiffed arm and everything else. That was wrong. Then I came to find out that somebody on Lamar threw a football and another guy hit him in the head.
But it was a different player that got hit.
But it was a different player, but he had his back turned and...
Yeah, and so, wrong, but that's why Lamar got into a little bit of a trouble there. But that was the guy that done the original thing. I thought he was a coach. He was a big old boy.
That's a big old boy.
Big boy.
So, but then when I found out he was a player, it was like still didn't change. He should have never done what he did.
Correct.
You know, you're supposed to. It's the other team, but come on.
But that needed to be said as to what went on there. So that's the skinny on everything. We don't want to leave off some of these big events that we got coming up.
And pull it up. It's on YouTube and all that. But
it's on our
Brookhaven.
page.
Yeah, the video's on Scotty Ray. Brookhaven and Lamar for the state champion. And one of Lamar's, the quarterback, was running the ball, wasn't it?
Well, he was coming off the
and he ran off the sidelines out of bounds.
Other player goes way out of his way to shove and hit him, and it went from there.
That wasn't even on the field playing.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, so they'll say.
Yeah.
Don't forget the Sheriff's Department's going to be out collecting food to help those who need a little bit of help during the holiday season. This will be held on the 13th in that big circle that everybody keeps getting lost at that $68 million courthouse that we have.
Go by, and they got hot chocolate too.
Right. Aren't we adding on to the sidewalk? Parking places?
I don't know.
That's the rumor in town.
Oh.
They're going to be removing some flowers that cost a whole lot of money to put some more concrete out there. That's rumor. I can't prove that just yet. But when it happens, we're going to be there to take pictures.
I hadn't heard that one.
Yeah, that's the talk in town. Now, again, I can't guarantee they're doing it, but there's talk about adding more parking places. We'll see.
Yeah, food drive. Go be with them as they bring money in for the Wesley House. Money, canned food, whatever you need. Same with the bikers. They're doing it. Russell, there's Bikers United for Children. Take a new unwrapped toy. You can take it Saturday morning over to the Harley Davidson shop, or you can bring it to
the church, can't you?
Yeah, College Park Methodist Church. I can't think of the name of it. It's my church. College Park Methodist Church.
You never read the sign going in.
No, so come by there and hey, look, there's going to be chili and all kind of stuff at the church. Bring some toys. They've got all kind of stuff donated to do an auction off or raffle off. So come by there and help them raise some money for the Wesley House. It's going to change some children's lives. And then Saturday morning while you're out and about, here we go. Breakfast with Santa, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., $10. Yep. You can't beat that. You've got breakfast, and then the kids get to sit on Santa Claus' lap and tell him what they want for Christmas. $10 going for a great, great cause. Russell Volunteer Fire Department. Marion Russell Road, go by there.
And we'll go over all of the Christmas parades tomorrow for the weekend. And we've got some that we're going to be watching that we're planned for today as well that, well, could have some issues going on with the weather, with the rain moving in. We'll get into all of that as we do that. And the ones that could be affected, and I'm putting could be because we hadn't got an official word on these yet. As we look at tonight, which is December the 4th, we've got one there, Scuba, that is scheduled. And we'll see if that gets moved or not. But we've got Marion, Quitman, Decatur, Noxapater, Forest that are coming up. Will they or will they not happen tomorrow night, depending upon it? Yeah. We still have a 40% chance of rain for tomorrow night. There you go.
Check that out. Even the one down there in Silver Hill, Alabama, has been canceled. Okay. Pushed back to the 20th. So if you was headed down that way, my new grandson's going to be in that parade. Whoop, whoop.
There you are.
Yeah.
So a little bit of what's going on in our area. Let's do some birthdays there.
Whoop, whoop, birthdays. The kids, the boys, my neighbors, James and Andrew Farrow, they turned 5 years old today. It's something to see them running around playing in the yard next door, and just some good kids all together. Tack Moore's got a birthday. Hilda Farr, Amber Willard, Keller Joyner, Robert Davison, happy 76th birthday. Donna Slayton and Austin Reynolds turns 13. There goes that teen. You left the kids, now you are a teenager, and your responsibilities just... But still enjoy it, because when the adult come, you think you have it hard now. Woo, your mailbox is full every month with bills because you spent money. But enjoy your teenage years. Happy birthday, Austin.
Charles wanted to know if everybody will be here tomorrow as we move into Fun Friday. And yes, everybody is returning. Buster is not happy. He was taken to the vet this week, and he's still angry at Julia, that girl.
And he should.
Yeah.
He should. Eric Scarborough's got a birthday, and he was almost mad at Rhonda for her not getting his birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she made it. Don't worry about it. She got it in for you, Eric.
And we just got somebody, their car that caught fire. She said the driver was okay from that fire on...
oh, that's great, on 45. There.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Tickled. All right, as we get ready to leave, have you got a Bible verse for us to depart to go out into the wet world today?
Well, let's see what this thing's going to take us to. Psalms 145. Verse 18, the Lord is near to all who call on him, to all who call on him in truth. He's right there with us. He's not going to intervene unless we ask him to. And we ask him to come into our hearts, be with us, walk with us, protect us. And our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ will do just that. We're celebrating his birthday coming up. This month is all about him. Don't let the day fool you. We know it possibly in September is when his actual birth is, but as a world, we celebrate it during this time. He is the reason for the season. That is Christmas. And keep him number one. Y'all have a wonderful day. We love you. Tomorrow's Friday, ain't it? Wow, it's come. Just hang on. We'll see you then.